When you buy a car as a parent, what is the number one thing you look for when shopping for a family car? Safety, of course. So what is the safest car you can possibly buy for your family? You may be thinking of an SUV, since SUVs are big and being in a big SUV makes us feel safe. The safest SUV ever tested by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, is a smaller SUV called a crossover utility vehicle or a CUV, and this CUV is the Tesla Model X. The Tesla Model X is the safest SUV ever tested by NHTSA with a probability injury of about 6.5%. But the Tesla Model X is only the third safest car in the world. The safest car in the world is the Tesla Model 3. The Tesla Model 3 is an electric four-door sedan in the compact executive car class category. NHTSA has awarded the Tesla Model 3 a 5-star safety rating, not just overall, but in every subcategory without exception. Approximately 1% of all cars tested by the federal government achieve 5 stars across the board. NHTSA does not publish a star rating above 5. However, safety levels better than 5 stars are captured in the overall vehicle safety score provided to manufacturers, where the Model 3 achieved a new combined record of 5.4 stars. The Model 3 took the first spot in NHTSA's lowest probability of injury for passenger vehicle safety testing data, with 5.7% chance of injury. The second lowest probability injury passenger vehicle is the Tesla Model S with 6.4% chance. This means that the 3 safest cars ever tested by NHTSA are all Teslas. If you're surprised by that, it would help to understand why these are the safest cars in the world. Let's look at the Model 3, the statistically safest car in the world with an entry-level price between $35,000 and $40,000. First, the Model 3 uses an electric skateboard design in which the whole bottom of the car is just one giant battery pack. The battery pack is basically a big metal box with thousands of lithium-ion batteries that are slightly larger than regular AA batteries you would find at home. All these batteries and steel are very heavy, and since they are at the bottom of the car, they give the car a very low center of gravity. This makes the car much less likely to tip over in a collision. The car also has a near 50-50 weight distribution, and all of the heaviest parts like the motor and the battery pack are centered on the car's center of gravity, which greatly improves agility, handling, and stability control. This makes it much easier to avoid obstacles on the road as the car responds faster to steering sharply. Second, the innovative frame design that dissipates energy away from the car, along with a steel battery pack, give the Model 3 a very rigid structure. That way, in a side impact collision, the rigid structure of the battery pack provides more protection to the passengers because the car doesn't crumple like a traditional internal combustion engine vehicle that looks like this underneath. The whole structure of the car is designed to distribute crash forces systematically away from the passenger cabin. Third, the Model 3 doesn't have an engine since it's an electric car. Instead, it has just another trunk in the front, which is sometimes called the frunk. In a serious front-end collision, the heavy engine is often pushed through into the passenger cabin, launching a 1,000-pound piece of steel at passengers. The front of the car thus has a large crumple zone, so it absorbs more of the force of the collision before any debris reaches the passenger cabin. Fourth, the Model 3 is equipped with sensors, LiDAR, and cameras that work with the most advanced self-driving AI ever designed, and the most advanced computer processor optimized for collecting and reacting to driving conditions ever built. Simply put, it is the smartest car in the world. It can sense its environment better than any car with its computer vision that is processed on 2 redundant custom-built computer chips that can perform 36 trillion operations per second. That is the fastest, most sophisticated AI driving computer ever built and is at least 3 years ahead of its next competitor. Fifth, the car is equipped with state-of-the-art features in crash structure design, restraints and airbags, and battery safety. The car has specially designed passenger, front, and knee airbags, as well as a collapsible steering column that work together to reduce injury. Tesla has also patented their own pillar structures and side sills to absorb as much energy as possible in a short distance. They also designed advanced energy-absorbing lateral and diagonal beam structures that mitigate impact from crashing into a tree or a pole. Sixth, the Model 3 comes with all NHTSA recommended safety features as standard. Even the cheapest base model that starts at $35,000 comes with all of the following safety features included: anti-lock brakes, stability control, front impact airbags, side impact airbags, overhead airbags, knee airbags, seatbelt pretensioners, and the security system. Seventh, the Tesla Model 3 has the most advanced driving software ever designed and constantly updates safety features with over-the-air updates. All Tesla Model 3s come with automatic emergency braking designed to apply brakes if objects that the car may impact are detected, side collision warnings that warn the driver of potential collision with obstacles alongside the car, front collision warning that warns of impending collision with slower moving or stationary objects, obstacle-aware acceleration designed to reduce the impact of a collision by reducing motor torque if the Model 3 detects an object in front of it, auto high beams that adjust high and low beams as required, and the newly added lane departure avoidance and emergency lane departure avoidance features. Lane departure avoidance will apply corrective steering to keep the driver in their intended lanes when a Tesla detects a lane departure without a turn signal with no hands on the wheel. Also, if a driver has traffic-aware cruise control enabled and the car does not detect hands on the wheel, it will first prompt the driver, but if there is no response, it will gradually slow down 50 miles below the speed limit or the car's set speed and turn on the hazard lights. The emergency lane departure avoidance feature is enabled by default on all Teslas and will automatically return a Tesla to its original lane if it detects a lane departure and an imminent collision. The Model 3 will also auto-steer itself if it detects it is nearing the edge of the road. Eighth, the Tesla Autopilot is an advanced software feature that allows your car to practically drive itself and is currently said to be at least twice as safe as the average human driver. Every Tesla on the road collects crash and driving data every second of every drive to train its AI self-driving computer. This means that every new Tesla on the road, along with every other Tesla ever driven on the road, feeds increasingly more driving data to make the car safer every second of every day. So now you know why the Tesla Model 3 is the safest car in the world. If you're in the market for a family car and you value safety over any other feature, then consider a Tesla. We bought a Model 3 because we wanted a safe car for our daughter, and I do feel more at ease knowing that my family is in the safest car they can possibly be in. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then leave a comment or a like and hit the subscribe button. If you're considering buying a Tesla, you can use our referral code below to get 1,000 free miles of supercharging.